And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Yakuza 0. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and when we last left off, we were kicking up some ass on Mr. Shakedown, as well as trying to strengthen up our thug style. And in the process, just, you know, complete some CP requirements. We need 10 CP to get the Endless Belly, which is going to be great, I'm not going to lie. And we unlocked all of the... we leveled... Oh, jeez, another rainbow textile. Always the rainbow textile. We got enough to do breakers training all the way through, allegedly. And so, you know, we're leveled up real good. And we are at 5 CP. We're guaranteed to get 2 if we complete all the trainings. So I'm kind of looking to do that. And then we would need 3 CP more. We'll look at what easy CP things that we can get done. I'm actually trying to get CP from Breaker and Weapon User. So that way, that's 2 more CP. Then maybe a third one will take us the rest of the way there. So we're ready. Assassin arts, huh? Let's do it. You bitch. He doesn't need to live. Escape from enemies, grapple, and launch a counterattack. Practice against Kameki. Okay. Nice. There we go. Shit. Sit down. And he's toast. So, you withstood the Komeki Assassin Arts. I was hoping to knock you out, at the very least. It was a touch and go there. I only got the one eye, so when you try to rip out the socket, I don't get many options. True assassin will kill using the least possible effort against a monocular foe. A single eye is a tempting target. Hell, I do the same. I must ask, Majima, what manner of counterattack was that? When I attempted to take you down, you threw me back in a way that I'd never been countered before. Well, put me on the spot, so I improvised. Oh, so you invented the move right then and there. Then a new technique warrants a new name, does it? Didn't feel like anything that special. Then allow me to honor the honor. I shall call it Frantic Throw. No snide remark. I just figured you'd be better at naming shit than me. It'll do, though. What's in the name? Focus instead on building your strength. Now get out there and continue the training. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go eat, as usual. Actually, if we're only 5 short, and we're about to get 2, maybe, what can we complete that'll get us the rest of the way there, right? That's the real question. eat 15 food items. I mean, we could buy 15 food items and just eat them. Travel by taxi 15 times. Okay, we've almost accomplished that. So yeah, we could do that. We could take a cab to where we're going to eat. And then take it on the way back. See, we're learning, we're learning. Go there. And actually, we'll do 2 attempts here, because I think there's the takoyaki guy. And if we go to him, we can buy some food items and just scarf him down until we meet that requirement. You might want to check that out. Rather. Since we're already working on this place, this large place here, we're going to keep at it. Move it. Move it out of the way, I'm hungry. Don't stand between a man and his meal. Bitch. Okay. He's all healed too much. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whatever you said there, champ. Okay. If anything, I'd like to accomplish it earlier than that, because technically we could get a lot more stuff out of it, but I don't think that's going to be viably possible. Or feasible, rather. Okay. So we need 3 more food items. Nice. Now... 12 out of 26, so we're almost halfway there. Need 30 food items. That's probably not that bad. Ride the taxi one more time. If we can only figure out where that other telephone card is. 50 enemies, that's not too. Those 2 aren't too bad. Not seen the Coliseum. Shakedown fights, ugh. Heat action 200 times, we're still a ways from that. Use 20 different heat actions. Maybe. Acquire 40 different weapons. 25 different gear items. Gear or accessory items. Might be able to make one. So, yeah. Okay, so... mini games. Oh, the disco. That might be a salvageable option there. Prizes is a little too much work. Done the 10 strikes. Go out 10 times. 15 freshwater fish. 18 saltwater fish. Yeah, I don't know about a lot of that. Okay. So the battle ones are doable as well. Especially the eating ones. We only need to eat 15 more items. So let's just do that really quick. I know this seems like a waste of time, but trust me. It's fine. Because once we get the CP we need, we can start maxing CP things out. Which is going to pay off in the long run. We're not going to... And now here's the other thing to keep in mind too. We're not going to go too crazy with this idea. Because we just want to get to Bottomless Eater. Once we get there, we can start completing all the restaurants. Then we're going to start looking at what we can buy with our CP and maybe wait and save it for the other area of the game we don't know much about. I think we only need one more. Eat 30 food items. Where's the eating? Okay, there's no more food item one, so we need to fight people for sure and take a cab. We need to do this 25 more times or so, so may as well do it when we see it. That's not over 1 million since we're on the shorter end of the cash spectrum. Where are these guys? They like teleporting? Let's try this again. Okay, there they are. Why are they teleporting? What the hell? Slugger. Alright, he's down on the ground. Alright, let's take the cab back to the closest route to Komeki. Because that'll give us another CP once we finish it. And who knows, maybe if we take the cab some more, there might be another cab one. $30 times, okay. Well, that's easy enough. You just do it 15 more times, right? So if we really have to do that, we will. Don't want to work harder than we really have to. Alright. Let's move on, shall we? Their fancy pants name. The vital arts are the core of the fighting style. One is the signature attack is called the Tiger Drop. Ooh, Tiger. So what does the Tiger Drop involve? As you can guess from the name, it boasts enough power to overwhelm even a tiger and wait. The rest you'll have to see for yourself. You'll be up against a heavy-hitting move here, so you could end up seriously injured. Are you ready, Mash? We're ready. We're as ready as we can be. Let's taste this Tiger Drop of yours. I hope you do not come to regret those words. Now it is time to unleash the Komeki Vital Arts. Ooh. Let's do this. Good night, sweet prince. What? This can transition to attack. You can transition directly to attack after being struck by the enemy and practice with Komeki. Great. We gotta actually take damage. Did not mean to do that. That's right, I could block. but it has to be more than that. Okay. Oh, come on. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta actually hit him with it. Connect. There we go. Come on. Get up, fucker. Get up. Nice. Time to end this. Sweet. Astonishing. Not even the tiger drop was enough for me to prevail. Bravo, Mashima. What ails you? You sure you weren't pulling any punches there? That tiger drop was fierce, but your other attacks felt kind of feeble. Oh, you are half right. Half right. I'm either right or I'm wrong, man. Exert 10% of your energy on attacks and avoid fatal blows by spending the other 90% on your defense. But when the tiger loses patience, shoot to kill. I'm losing patience with your riddles myself. That is the secret to using the tiger drop. If you attack a tiger recklessly, you'll be torn to shreds. Fight with caution instead and unleash a single devastating blow. Oh, I see. So your ancestors passed down the secrets to laying out tigers, too. Nay, the tiger in these teachings represents a powerful opponent who threatens to overwhelm you. To trade unarmed blows with a wild tiger would be a fool's errand indeed. Yeah, I've never met a tiger I wanted to get in the ring with, only a dumbass who would take one on barehanded. Just so, the counterattack you unleashed after being hit by the bye was rather effective. I was only trying to get some momentum back after eating one of those tiger drops of yours, and that just sort of came to me. To conjure such an inspired technique in the heat of battle, summoning the necessary skill at the moment it was needed, it could only be called a revelation. So it's counterattack. I seem to be getting quite a few of those revelations when I fight you. Something you ain't telling me, old man? No. It signifies not but a quick wit and keen instincts. The next challenge shall be your last mission, but for now, get out of here and continue my training. I hear you. Just so. I will wait your return. So he has one more skill to teach us. We took a pretty good beating in that one, so time to go eat. Like I said, you know, we want to get to that bottomless thing, and yeah, we're almost there. And theoretically, I could just do it taking cabs 15 times and learning his last ability, which I might actually just do. But just in case I feel that that's too long. Well, it's going to be 2 just to do that. We need, what, 15? I think I could actually do it just by learning the last skill, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Just in case I'm wrong, or just in case something doesn't work out, or my calculations of how much CP I need are wrong, because that could happen too. It would suck to be wrong about the CP amount and be like, I need 1 more CP, what could I do to achieve it super fast? And I don't want to have to worry about that, so. Says, who doesn't like whining and dining, baby? Yeah, yeah. We want one that's going to take maybe a lot. We only get one option, and I guess it doesn't really matter. And then we will take this one. Which isn't enough to heal us all the way up, so we're going to go back in. That's why having the large health bar is a good idea. It looks like you can only do one meal at a time here, so that's kind of funky. Can't get multiple drinks. We'll get one drink, one meal. Fuck you, get out. Come on, we all know it's kind of probably how that goes. Okay, so any of these drinks are going to fill us up, so we will go with the oolong tea instead. Mackerel. Also get a CP for dining 100 times once we get through that phase. So I still think a lot of the restaurants are going to only let us eat one meal at a time, so be that as it may. 148 million. Wow, that's enough for 3 upgrades. I'm probably going to hold out on spending money on fighting him right now. Because, yeah, that sounds pretty good, but really, I don't think it is. Is there another? So, these still got some ways to go. But those are easy to do if we start walking through town and stuff. Yeah, I think we'll do the taxi driver to get the last CP we kind of need. I'm gonna check out the shrine too and make sure that we're on the road to getting that done. Like I said, it feels like we're not. Or, you know, I just want to make sure. Or is it 2 till we get it, access to it? No. Okay, so... And then we need 2 more. I said to get bottomless stomach. That one will be big. Probably the biggest one worth doing is probably getting to Limit Breaker. But we'll worry about that later. Might even worry about that as we get further into the game. Alright, let's go. We'll pick a fight here. We're already here, may as well. Shut up. Get fucked, Kurosawa. You're not the real Kurosawa. No, we can't spend 1,000,000 yen right now. Of course. Alright. We have reached the final secret at last. The Komeki Annihilation Arts. Finally, I get to see you fight with no holds barred. And it's all thanks to you, but I must warn you, Mashima. What now? If you're not careful, this fight could end your life. Make sure you're fully prepared and ready. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Let's get to the action. Very well. Prepare to face the Komeki Annihilation Arts. Sure thing, pal. Annihilate this motherfucker. Still kicking his butt pretty good. But it's all going to change once we have to learn the ability. New move occurred during your battle with Komeki. Parry an enemy's attack and deal a solid chop to their brainstem. Practice it against Komeki. That's kind of what we've been looking for, in a way. And that ends it. Didn't beat him enough to really warrant food, but oh well. Still breathing? I am not dead yet. You have done well to hone your skills thus far. For the time being, I am satisfied. Learn the move. Thug, cunning, harsh lesson. Nice. Mind if I ask a question? What is it? You're really back in peak form now? Not just yet, no. You were still able to best me after all, which is why I said I am satisfied for the time being. Heh. You said your sight's pretty high for an old guy. Does losing to me bother you that much? Not in the slightest. I came here in hopes of being beaten. You came to Sotenbori to lose. What are you talking about? For generations, the masters of my style have selected their disciples only from those who could surpass them. I fought for years to find a worthy candidate, but over the decades, far too few in Tokyo have managed to best me. But you did find some, right? Just so. Yet, those few who showed promise either went to war, never to return, or else chose a different path from that of becoming my successor. That's why you left Tokyo, huh? More or less. My ancestors held many ties to this place, and there are more than a few rival schools here who bear us ill will. Such is why I have donned the pseudonym during my search. Fake name and everything, eh? You're going to a lot of trouble to find fresh blood, but like I said, I got no intention of becoming yours or anyone else's disciple. This is known to me. Therefore, I have endeavored to pass on as many skills as I could by sparring with you, huh? I learned some new moves while you were fighting, sure, but I didn't really pick up any of your skills. Indeed, you saw the moves I unleashed, but those you picked up were different. Nothing seems to have gone according to my plans. As you said yourself, Mashima, you are not destined to be anyone's disciple, but you do have an uncanny eye for detail. Certainly some natural talent is involved, but the loss of your eye seems to have made an impact on you may never have expected, an enhanced perception. Don't know about that. I don't think losing an eye really does anyone any favors. Existence and non-existence are two sides of one coin, some say. When something is lost, something else is found. You may discover that for yourself as the years pass by. Are you going to hang around long enough to find out? At least for the short term. The rumors I have heard of a most interesting spectacle being held in the vicinity. I know what you're up to, old man. You're hoping to find someone there with the chops to beat you and make him your disciple, am I right? You see right through me. The event is underground, so it could prove a tough nut to crack, but I'm eager to try. I guess I'll see you around then. I know you got plans and all, but don't you crap out on me and get killed, huh? I send the same sentiment to you, yet your potential remains unspent, so I should hope you will continue training. Farewell. And we finished all bouts with Kameki, meaning that the thug skills can now all be learned up to the ones that are locked. We don't know how to unlock that, so we'll have to figure that out later. As far as anything else goes, that puts us at 5 CP. We need one more CP to get Bottomless Stomach, which, as far as I'm concerned, we can do that through the cab service. Because we didn't take enough damage to eat, and even if we did eat, we still wouldn't have enough. So it seems pretty trivial to me to keep worrying about that. So, we still need CP for other things later down the road, but worry about that when we get there. Okie dokie. And right now, all I care about is burning through cab fare. Then we'll unlock Bottomless Stomach, and then the night is ours for CP growth. We can afford pretty much anything we want to some degree, though. We will not go too crazy with it. Because like I said, it'll be more about just completion. Not just completionist, but the CP points are valuable. They do hold a value to us to get. The golden shotgun is pointless. The thing after it is great, but at the cost of 65 CP. We will wait to spend that, because we might be able to get CP faster in another manner, but we need CP in a sense to make CP. So let me travel this 10 more times. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with this. So we've received the SP, or the CP rather. Let's go ahead and turn it all in. See what we can do with it. And there it is. So we only need 26 to finish adventure. Battle is the big spending one. And these ones here, what is it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 25, 28, 31, 34, 39. So 39 to 40. Okay. So about 30 something for that. So take that as you will. We can now go ahead and feast about the country here. So we should really look into which ones. Have we done completed co-main? I believe we did. But I just want to check to make sure. Kinniru Ramen's done. Co-main and Kushikatsu Daruma. Utahime Karaoke Bar and Stigel is done. Okay, so everything else is ready for the eating. That's all on the north side of town, so we're gonna head to the north side of town and complete all of that right now. We've got the money, so that's not an issue. It mainly comes down to collecting and then figuring out where we want to spend our points. I would argue that we could probably spend everything we get on adventure, but I almost feel reluctant to fully want to do that, so I'm not committed to that yet. But we shall see once we get there. So let's get ready to fill our bellies full of really good tasty treats. And see if this thing actually works, because if it does, then we can power through entire restaurants. And there we go, on a fast track to gaining CP. And completionist stuff, of course. Take that as you can, too. Okay. Let's go to the next place. Where Goro Majima gained 7,000 pounds of weight. What a fat asshole. Sweet. Okay, this one's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, because we're gonna have to order food. Okay, we can order all the food, it's the cocktails we can't do all at once. Interesting. Got it. So when it comes to the cocktails, we're gonna have to re-enter here until we do them all, beverage-wise. Now with beverages, we can always go to the drugstore and recover. So we'll worry about that when we get there. Might grab the non-alcoholics first. But we'll see. Kaku highball. And our booze level went up very low too, so we're not. It's not like the bar. It seems. Like I said, we'll gladly spend 1,000 yen a stay, and then we complete this menu. Because that's what I want to do. Shochu highball. Oh my. As annoying as I'm sure this is. Or you guys have to endure, but I figure because it's a completionist thing, you may as well endure it with me, right? I need eateries 100 times. If we do 10 more times, we'll get CP for that. So we'll make sure we complete this, but at the next restaurant, we're just going to eat one thing at a time until we finish the menu, until we get that, and then see if we are required to do more than 100 times, which would be ridiculous, but fuck, you never know, you know? We'll check. Okay. We're almost through the menu. Maybe they won't serve us an alcoholic beverage. Still an orange. So maybe that beer will be the last. There we go. Completed, and we met the alcohol minimum. Thank goodness. Alright, we're done with this fucking crazy ass restaurant that's way over the top with what you have to do when you're there. Fuck. Who cares? Just let me fucking eat. So we gotta do this 5 or 6 more times. So we will just order one thing at a time. That way we'll get credit and then be done, and then we can just eat through them like at high fucking speed. Right? We don't want to spend more money than we have to. That's the other thing. So technically we go to the chicken place, but and knock it out. But technically we're achieving our goal by doing it this way just as well. And going through the same amount of time it would take. The beef bowl place might be a little faster. It's sobering us up, I think, too. That or just the time going by. The other thing, too, is we don't really... Do we really need to spend points in adventure? Because do we really care about the ability to run fast without stopping? That's not going to help us, I think, in the grand scheme of the game. Unlocking one of the battle area... Unlocking more abilities and access to abilities, rather, that seems very important, as well as the business tier that we have no access to yet, because definitely having CP ready for that, I think, is going to be big. But... then again, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do from that. Nice. All this eating's making me thirsty. Thirsty for food. Tasty treats for me. It's about the thing we haven't been in here, but clearly we have. Damn. Give me everything on the menu. Now we gotta figure out what else we gotta complete now. I think there's a few more restaurants, but I'm not sure now. Maybe the bars. I think we completed this and this. That's done. I think we did all the eateries, actually. Yeah, that's all the eateries and the bar. Okay. Entertainers somewhat more time, so whatever. Travel that by foot, that's easy enough. Okay. Alright, so holy crap, we did it, guys. Kinda. Let's take a look at our map here. We need to head over to this trainer next. When it comes to story-driven stuff, we've got 6 CP. We can look while we're on our way there. Well, while we are working our way over, rather. Might take a look at what the other stuff that's there equivocates to. What I mean is, the skills. The CP. What can we get with what we have, and is it worth picking up or not? Because you never know till you try. Nice. Okay. Gotta go fast. Dash. For longer recover. Don't care about that. The cash confetti ability. I know nothing about that. So I'm not going to bother putting a lot of thought into that. So we're probably going to try to invest for the golden shotgun to the limit breaker. But we might wait until we get to the business deals and see how quickly we're earning CP off of that. Because that's a whole, spectrum of crap in and of itself that we can work on. Excuse me, boys. Yeah, screw it. So, with that said, this is a really good place for us to stop right now, I would think. And the reason it is a good place for us to stop, mainly because we have another guy to train with, but we'll want to deal with that accordingly. Because, yeah, we need to unlock the breaker skills as far as I'm concerned when it comes to getting shit done. So, thanks, Komeki, for your help and all that cool stuff, and we're ready to move on. So with that said, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.